Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. Now this is going to be kind of like an out of the blue video, kind of like a let's play sort of deal. But this is going to be about a game called Trove. And Trove is a game that I've kind of had my eye on for a while. Started off with me and Jenny playing this game called Cube World. And then I saw that there was a game coming out called Trove like a long time ago that looked a lot like Cube World. But definitely seems to have sort of stepped it up, continued development, and really nailed it. So I saw this game on Steam today, just, randomly checking Steam, and I was like, oh snap, there's Trove. So I downloaded it, made a character. Somebody took my name, Bajheera, pissed me off. But so I made a character called Bajheera. Wow, obviously I'm the melee, the heavy plate wearing knight kind of guy. That's what I always play. And I wanted to show you just a little bit about it because I am going to be messing around on this game a little bit this morning, just because I finally got to get my hands on it. I had to wait in a little bit of a queue to get in. But it has some really neat aspects, even just right off the bat, that I kind of wanted to share with you. And from my experience as like an extremely new player, I've been playing this game for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes, maybe? It seems fairly straightforward, fairly simple. You have a mount, that you start off with. You have, basic weaponry that you start off with. And you basically, it seems like you just run around the map, killing monsters, getting experience, leveling up. My character's like level 5, hasn't taken me like hardly any time to get here at all. And obviously, so it's like, okay, so you run around and kill stuff. But it looks, people will be like, oh, it looks like Minecraft. Well, it does have that sort of like voxel design, but then again, it also kind of is like Minecraft, because this is like the adventure mode. You can like waddle around, kill stuff. You mount instantly, which is neat. Waddle around, kill stuff, and, take their loot or whatever. But then you also have like a mode that's like build mode, and I'll show that to you in a second. It's that right there. Well, I didn't mean to do it at that exact moment, but all you do is you just press tab. Oh, there's some loot. Let me get that real quick. I'll talk about loot in a second. This video is really just designed to kind of be like a little bit of a let's play. Like I said, just first impressions, initial thoughts. Because this is a game that I've, like I said, I had my eye on it for a while, and it seems really, really neat. And I'm not sure how deep the game is or how long it's going to be interesting. But to me, right now, I'm excited about it, and I want to show it to you. So right here, this doesn't look like the rest of the textures, right? It's like, okay, this just has something different to it. So I walked up to it and I started looting it. And how you do that is right-click. So you just right-click. You don't have to build a pick or anything like Minecraft. You don't have to do anything. You just tase whatever blocks you want and you take them. So this doesn't go to my normal inventory. Well, it does go to my normal inventory. You have like a normal inventory, and then you have like a build mode inventory. So I've got all this stuff that I've looted around the map. And then you have this stuff that you loot from like that is adventure mode-ish, so you can actually put this to good use. And I guess I can talk about the inventory for a second. So those are the shapestone ores that I've been looting, and I use that to make craft something for my base, and I can show you your base in a second. But another cool thing about the loot is that it tells you who it's designed by. So you have these items with stats and stuff, but the model is designed by players. I guess this part isn't designed by players, but a lot of these items are, which is pretty neat. So this one was designed by Mr. Soul. It'd be cool to have an item, eventually at some point, maybe designed by you. So that's pretty neat. But you waddle around, kill monsters, and it seems like most of what you do is you zone into a world, and you take a look at your map, and you see that there are dungeons. So before we go back to my base, whoops, I just used a potion there. It doesn't really matter because you can use potions. What was that? What was that heart thing? You see it up to my map? It said something loves something. Interesting. Not really sure what that's all about. I'll have to learn about that. But anyway, so you kind of waddle around the map looking for dungeons. And once you find a dungeon, I think we were at a dungeon like when I first started the video. Once you find a dungeon, you can get in there and you kill the boss, and that's kind of like accomplishing the dungeon. You get a little special piece of loot, and you're good to go. So here's the boss right here. I think I'm a little bit stronger than this area requires me to be. That's okay. Anyway, I'll kill the boss here in this little dungeon. As you can see, there's lots of dungeons around the map. This is still like the very starter zone, so it's gonna be easy. It's just gonna kind of let you get your bearings, get some loot, and get started. So that's what I'm doing here. So kill the boss, you get a couple pieces of loot. You collect that loot, you can take this little teleporter to zone out of the dungeon. I imagine at some point the dungeons will be big enough that it's kind of like a pain in the butt to walk all the way out. For these, it's just kind of, hopping out of the dungeon, but still good to know. But you see this little plot of land over here with a little question mark on it. This is a plot of land where you can establish your home base. So let me clear this mushroom guy out of here. It's my base, punk. There we go. It gave me some loot too, nice. But yeah, you can establish your base at any one of these things. So it's kind of like a checkpoint too. So I was using those potions, sometimes on purpose, sometimes on accident, but they're not like a resource that you can just consume and then you're done, because you can always come to your base and refill your flask like I did there. But I was talking to you guys about the ore I was looting, and you can, you know, build stuff with this. So here's your crafting bench. It looks like you have all kinds of different things that you can craft, and I haven't looked into any of these things at all. Apparently I have enough stuff to craft these. Oh, you can create rings with stat bonuses. This is additional inventory accessible in any personal chest. This is a crafting station useful for people who want to adventure. Well, that sounds like something I want to do. Let me make that real quick. I mean, I haven't done any of this stuff before. I thought about making the video like right as I started the game, so I could show you guys like the classes and stuff. And I'm sure we'll go back and do that at some point. But right now, I'm just kind of, whoops, just charged into the wall there. Just kind of winging it, doing whatever. Let me throw down this little thing that I built though, just because I want to have it here. It's an adventurer's crafting thing-o. Alright, ooh, and apparently I got like this, I got like an epic bear I can put down there. That's kind of cool. I can put a skull on the wall. I wonder how long my base stays this way. I think whatever you build on your base probably just follows you whenever you reestablish it, but regardless. Another thing I want to show you with loot is that the loot collector, I'm going to go back into adventure mode here. The loot collector, whenever you have loot, okay, so this isn't very good, but instead of just throwing it away or selling it for like resources, it looks like, or for like resources, I mean like money. Like this is glim is like the trading material. It's like the money that you use. But I'm not gonna use any of this stuff because it's all downgrades. Actually, that's kind of good. Maybe I won't sell that one. This might be good. That Argent helm. Maybe I should use that. But everything else, what I'm throwing in there is all this stuff, and then what I'm getting out of it is just a little bit of flux, which is a crafting material. But then I also get to keep all these designs. So basically, any piece of loot that you find, you can throw in your loot collector. And then you have it later on available as like kind of like transmog. So I want to equip this. There we go. I equipped it. Now I do it. Okay. And I'm gonna throw this thing in the loot collector because I want to make sure I keep it. That's the adventurers one. I need to have a look at that in a second. But there we go. I'm gonna throw that in the loot thing. Collect that. And then I have that available for transmog later. So this is the hat that I'm actually wearing. But if I like the look of something else, then I could just equip that. Like if I want to have a bee on my head or whatever. These are items that I've collected in the past. And if I wanted to change the way my character looked, like if I want to have like a handlebar mustache, which I kind of do, we can do that. And if you like, you know, a different type of weapon that you found, like this is a weapon that obviously designed by a player, has like an ambulance on the end of it, which is pretty interesting. I'm probably gonna stick with this little sword though. This looks kind of cool. Actually, this is probably the coolest one that I've seen. It's like a default weapon, so I don't know if I'm gonna use that. Regardless. You have pretty much access to any piece of loot that you've found. You can then transmog that, so that's pretty sick. But yeah, this game, this game Trove, it definitely seems kind of cutesy because it's, you know, voxel. It's all this little blocks and it's really colorful and it seems fairly straightforward in how you play it. But it's a game that I've had my eye on for a long time, and I'm glad that it's available now. And I just wanted to show you some of the very basic startup things with my experience of it. I definitely can see myself making more videos of this in the future, probably even going to stream it a bit today. But I did want to make a super quick introduction to this game, and if it looks neat to you, it's free on Steam, so I'm probably going to be playing a little bit if you guys want to come hang out with me. I'm sure there's a way that you can, you know, group with your friends in this game. It seems perfect for that kind of thing. Please be sure to do so. I will be checking out more stuff in the future, like being able to craft more items. Like I definitely want to make one of these ring things. As you can see, I'm probably going to be messing around with this game a lot today. But I want to make a quick video for you guys, letting you guys know that it's out, it's available. I'm probably going to be playing it, and if you guys want to as well, please feel free to check it out. And either ways, guys, I'm probably going to be messing around with this game a little bit more right now as I upload this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment if you wanna see more, and subscribe for more videos of, you know, everything that I'm posting, but also probably some more Trove as well. Either way, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.